Hi, it's Victoria Lorien Fabish, holistic psychotherapist, and it's been a while, but I'm here to answer a viewer question, and here it is. Okay. I don't have any strong opinions about anything, which makes conversations a bit dull from my end. I don't feel passionate about anything, really anything, even my job. And even the people in my life whom I love, I don't really feel strongly about them. It's like there's a muffler on everything and all is really flat. Not sad, so I don't think I'm depressed, but just somewhat disconnected from my emotions. I haven't always been like this. I think it's developed in my 20s. I'm pretty sure I know the cause. Good, which is linked to being let down by people in the past, childhood bullying, not wanting to get hurt, which made me put up a wall and lock the gate. But I don't know how to open the emotional gate again, and frankly, I'm a bit conflicted on whether I do want to open it, because I know that although it will allow in feelings such as passion and the good stuff, it'll also let in the feelings that are negative too. Any tips on would be great, on how to move beyond this would be great. On how to get over the conflict of, I don't want to open up because I'll be hurt, but I also want to open up because I'm missing out on life if I don't. And B, how do I go about opening the emotional gate? I literally don't know what the key is. Thanks a lot, Victoria. Keep up the fantastic videos. Thank you, T. So, T, what you're talking about is really common, which is a defense mechanism to trauma, a defense mechanism to something you experience as traumatic, like being bullied, like being let down, disappointed. And so you just came up with a really great way to stop really feeling deep emotions. The problem is that your life is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And that really is not a life fully lived. The truth is that life is filled with risks. People will let you down. So what I want you to work on is your sense of self. Get your sense of self stronger. Get a sense of who you are to be much, much stronger and solid. That way, when people do let you down, which is inevitable, or life does disappoint you, which happens, you're not as devastated. You need to develop a stronger inner core by deep meditation, journaling, and also dialoguing often with yourself. Get a therapist. I think it would be really helpful to you, because you need to navigate those risky waters called being in life, being in relationships, having experiences, expanding your world, taking risks, which is what I think a life fully lived is about, and doing that with a support system so that as you put your big toe in the water of life, you're not as shocked, you're not as feared, you're not as scared, okay? I mean, let me tell you something, T. This is not going to be easy because you've gotten so good at protecting yourself. But I don't think you're happy. In fact, I know you're not. And you will become depressed even though you don't think you are, because you're going to start to experience, what happens, T, is that the older we get, the more ingrained the patterns become and the harder they are to change. So the sooner you get on this of getting a solid core, improving your self-esteem, getting some support like a therapist, and start putting your big toe into the life and risking a little bit and risking a little more and lowering your expectations of people so that your whole being isn't blown apart by relationships, the faster you're going to get to that place called personal joy and authentic living. I encourage you to please get going on this quickly. You're going to find that life is not going to be easy, but it's going to be filled with, experiences and expansion, which I feel is our way to learn and our way to grow and our way to actually be part of this planet and make a difference in our own lives and make a difference in other people's lives. Okay, so as usual, I'm asking for your questions. Thank you for keeping them nice and short, and have a wonderful, wonderful time trying this out. Okay, T? Please send your questions and comments to askvictoria@rogers.com, and I look forward to hearing from you.